Amid the ongoing Israel and Hezbollah conflict, just minutes after Netanyahu's speech at UN, Israel launched airstrikes at Beirut. Netanyahu has vowed to keep degrading Hezbollah until their objectives are met. This is the latest that is coming in at this point of time, that amid the ongoing conflict between Israel and Hezbollah continues, and this comes after Hezbollah striked and after at Tel Aviv. Then Israel also continued its airstrikes. The counterattacks continues to take place. We have with us my colleague Brian Thomas on the telecast. We have with us Major Muhammad Ali Shah. He is a defense expert. Major Muhammad Ali Shah, as you can see, there is a wider conflict that is taking place in the Middle East with Israel and Hezbollah. With this conflict, we can see that Netanyahu has addressed in UN General Assembly, where he stated that he has vowed to keep the conflict would continue as long as until Israel's strategic goals are achieved. And all of this, in this conflict, it is the Lebanese people who are caught in the middle of the conflict. What do you think about in this ongoing conflict? What do you think?
Right, Ria, the very fact is, when Netanyahu addressed the 79th UN Council and he mentioned that he will keep the attacks ongoing, he will not halt, he will not cease fire right now. And despite the fact that America and there were other countries along with it, which had proposed a 21-day ceasefire, because they want peace in that region. They wanted, whether they want or not, that's a different thing, but they had proposed that. Netanyahu said no. He rejected those ceasefire proposals, which came as a surprise to Americans and to other nations who had proposed it. But Netanyahu's government said they never gave any indication that they would agree to a proposal like that. So his intentions are very, very clear. He doesn't want to stop right now. He doesn't want to stop bombardment right now. He had vowed on 7th October itself that he is going to finish Hamas. He's going to convert them to rubble. He managed to kill a lot of people from the Hamas, but in the bargain, he also managed to kill over 41,000 civilians who were mostly women, children, elderly, civilians, innocent people. Over 17,000 babies were killed in this. So they were hell to pay, in fact. Now on 17th September, there was this very deadly cyber attack where the pages, the walkie-talkies, they were hacked, and we had heard of a cyber attack when they hack your servers, you put your internet down, you're not able to access your servers. That was a server attack till now. But now, which meant anyone watching television from their homes, not in a war zone, anywhere, thinking he's very, very peacefully safe and sound and confined to his home environment, a television, a laptop, a mobile, anything can be blown straight away. Now, when Lebanon reacted to that cyber attack, Netanyahu launched an air attack of 70 airstrikes. Thereafter, again Lebanon reacted, because as Newton's law of motion says, every action has an equal reaction. Thereafter, over 250 airstrikes Israel conducted, which was the largest airstrike ever. Thereafter, this proposal of 21-day ceasefire came about, which Netanyahu completely rejected. And now the very fact is, over 22,000 people have fled towards Syria from Lebanon. And many of them are in Gaza. Nothing is left. President Abbas had mentioned that nothing is left in Gaza. It's not livable. It's not. One can compare it to some alien place where if you land on the moon, for example, I'm giving you. So Gaza is totally destroyed. Now similarly, now Lebanon, well, it was a war between the Arabs and the Jews, which has been going on for over 100 years. There have been various nations who've come in the middle trying to bring peace and truce, but nothing has really actually happened. There have been a lot of agreements that have been signed. There have been a lot of talks, a lot of treaties, but nothing. I mean, it will be pointless quoting them. There are n number of them. So now the very fact is, when Netanyahu decides that, okay, I want to do this, now he's come to a position where he has stopped listening to America. Americans helped him. It was America's hand on Israel that helped, gave him the confidence, that held him going strong. But now he is not willing to listen to that same very hand which helped him. I'll give a small example, like in Russia-Ukraine war, the International Court of Justice, which is influenced by the UN, of course, and the Western powers, Americans, they had declared President Putin as a war criminal for his attacks or collateral damage, as he would call it, on Ukraine. But now, when such a thing happens in Israel, of course, the UN has not declared him, or the International Court of Justice has not declared him as an international war criminal. Why? Because it had American help, American support, and American influence. So the very fact is, again, America does not want actually Israel to end it. They might say anything, because if they end it, then America loses its influence in that region. And it's got its own ulterior motive, it's got its own vested interest over there. Where for the ongoing war, Americans have a hold in that area. Now, if the war stops, they will not have their hold in that area. So Netanyahu seems to be going berserk over it, and he is going. I don't think he is going to stop at this.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.